Hey guys, welcome back to another All About Andy video here. We are on the Go Home show, the last stop before my homage show to Antonio Pena and Brax's final stop to Bound for Glory. We're kicking off tonight with a fight. It was so bad. The fight was too violent. It got a low star rating, guys. Because the Hurt Mafia just hurt these guys. I'm just obliterated them at that hotel lobby they're talking about, even though it's backstage. Brax, I want to be your thoughts on this right
Jesus Christ, man. They're the Hurt Mafia for a reason, man. They hurt people.
They do. They hurt people indeed. Oh, hope I don't get copyrighted. Anyways, hope you're all doing well. Let's tune into some great action here tonight. As after this fight, we move in to our opening contest. Judas Messias taking on Pagano.
What a match.
I agree. I was booking this and I was like, holy shit. This right here, this was going to, this right here is a theater to make me, which is why I started now. And so it's going to be a really good back and forth here. These men are stiff with each other. This is like Gunther versus Sheamus at Clash of the Castle 2022. But this is my so that's how it goes. This shit's going. And then, you know, Pagano's trying to go for that death bomb, this finisher. You see, it's not going to give it. No, he's going to elbow him. Ronda Rose get momentum. Boom, dagger through the heart. That beautiful spear. And he picks up that victory over Pagano. Brax, how are we feeling about what we just witnessed?
Man. Big win. What are your surgeons?
I agree. We move on. We have Maverick taking on Samurai Del Sol. Maverick last week picked up a wonderful, impressive victory in his first match here. It was a fatal four-way, if I'm not mistaken. And Samurai Del Sol, former.
Yeah, it was a fatal four-way.
Yeah, it was. I just remember Gargano being. It's been a while since we recorded that, guys. But Samurai Del Sol, a former contender for the title, a win here for Maverick. Be a good step, good direction. And so Maverick doing what he did best. Will German Super Samurai Del Sol as Samurai Del Sol attempts this finisher like that's illegal Del Sol. But as soon as he tries to hoist himself up to do that little slam, because he's hoisting himself up. Maverick grips onto this back, launches him to that turnbuckle, leading Samurai seated. He pulls the knee down, runs and connects with a running knees, as he calls the top gun kick from Maverick. And then he gets the victory over Samurai Del Sol.
Big win. Moving them up the rankings.
We are. Is this the start of something new? We'll see. We will see. But Maverick such an impressive victory tonight. And here we go. Last week, Show McCool issued a challenge to any woman in the heart that felt the sudden of that race, that Wayne Maverick race. Who answered it? Becky Knox. Becky Knox said she would be the one to take that title. And so Michelle McCool said, all right, yeah, that works for me, I guess. But Io Shirai said she would have been the champion. And Becky Knox got it wrong. So Michelle McCool has been appointed special guest enforcer for this match. It's Becky Knox and Io Shirai go at it. If Io Shirai wins, Becky Knox will have to worry about two people at the Homage show for Antonio, meaning Michelle McCool and her title are in danger. So this match, these women never disappoint. However, Becca Knox is going to be going for that exploder suplex off the top. But in the process, Shirai will go over and connect with the crucifix driver off mid-air. 1, 2, 3, and even Shirai is able to pick that victory. I don't.
What a big
Lies right there. You wanna know why? Just look at this. Look at this. TSPM over big up. TSPM. But Io Shirai picks up the victory. And Michelle McCool raises her hand. She shakes it. It's like, good luck. She pats her on the head. And Shirai's like, I'm not a kid. And then she connects with a freaking powerful uppercut, taking out Michelle McCool. And she goes up, connects with the over the moonsault. However, Becca Knox is in the right position at the right time. And after that bounce from that moonsault, she catches Shirai, hits the exploder from an inverted version. And now Becca's the last one standing. She voiced that Reina de Reyes title up, saying that will be hers. She lays it on Michelle. Brax, I just gotta ask, which of these three women do you think would walk out with the women's title come consider the show?
man, oh man, all three women have a claim to make. If I had to choose, I feel like the genius of the sky becomes Reina del Reyna's champion.
That's valid. A valid answer. And honestly, you can make an argument for any of these three women as to why they would be the one walking out. And I would agree. We move on. You know, these two men have been over. And it's fine. You know, MVP was called out by Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio, I will be the next time. Because I am doing this for my people. You know, peace, life, you don't think I'm doing this for mine? Come on, make it make sense, pal. You see, I have been the longest reigning Latin American champion. You wanna know why? Because I am smart with my decisions. I am clever. When I say I'm MVP, I'm not talking about my name. I'm talking about what I am. MVP says, I want you to bring that. I want you to be honest. I want that son of yours special. You're the one adding in your funds, custody funds. Yeah, I want him to be on the front row. Matter of fact, we can ringside for him. I want him to realize how much of a loser his daddy is. And before Rey Mysterio was able to revolt, MVP smashes the title on Mysterio's head. He stands tall. My goodness. Who was going to stop MVP? Will it be MVP?
Why do you got to bring up Dominic?
I don't know why. He always.
Like, you know what, man? I hope years from now, I hope Dominic, becomes a wrestler. Maybe win tag titles with his dad. Maybe turn on his dad. Join a big buff army called a group called the Judgment Day. Then they kick her out. Then he has a blonde woman. And then has all this other stuff. Maybe win the Intercontinental title. Who knows?
And then win a world title for AAA,
Yeah, who knows? I don't know, man.
We'll see.
We'll see, though. Right now, it's Rey Mysterio getting his ass laid out.
As we move on, we are looking at another match.
Seats are in butts for this.
Yes, they are. The winner of this match will face either A, Bobby Lashley, or B, Christian Cage, as that match is still yet to come. And remember, the winner of this mini tournament will face either KJ Muto or Malachi Black for the AAA Mega title following pay-per-view. So now, the angle involved are going to be, this is going to be a step match. There's going to be a lot of fear naked shows, a lot of table walks, but eventually, Big Man Walter is doing multiple power bombs nonstop. He connects two back to back, and on the third one, all of a sudden you hear Drew Gulak's snare drum, his little theme song with his jaw, and then Walter's looking around. Are we gonna come down here? And then he puts Angle to the side, and then you know Ankle's pulled out of the ring. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then Drew Gulak with the ball cap in a clean shave rolls into the ring, the same ring, similar to Angle's, and he attacks Walter. He's beating him up, and then Walter has no idea of this change, chops him, beats the living hell out of him, quote unquote, turn Angle. And then as he finally hits that final power bomb, he rolls out of the ring, and then he goes under the ring, and Walter's trying to go out and get him. And he can't find him. He's like, where is he? And so he poses, he gets on a second rope, and he looks at him to aspect his arms, claiming the glory, because the ref's at a count of 7 now. And out of nowhere, the actual Kurt Angle goes into the ring, gets a hold of Walter, German suplexes him, and then he holds on to it, connects with 2 more, and then lastly connects with an Angle slam for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Kurt Angle wins. Holy shit. Kurt Angle with a beautiful victory tonight. Braxton.
As he moves on.
Yes, he does. What do we think about Drew?
Man, I'm excited.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. But wait, after the match, Drew Gulak, takes the ball cap off. He's like, congratulations, my mentor. Congratulations. He's clapping. He's like, yes, 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 this is what I wanted. Exactly what I wanted. And then he's like, Kurt, my king, my glorious king, sir, Mr. Angle, Master Angle, I have beautiful news. Besides you getting an opportunity at the world title, you and I are going to team up at the pay-per-view against the team of the GM's choice. Kurt Angle's like, what? It's gonna be great. And then Kurt Angle is like, and he's inviting him into the ring. He's like, man. And he asks for the microphone. You're telling me I'm doing double duty? He's like, you will, my mentor. You will. And you're going to win both matches. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Angle doesn't know what to do about it. And then he's like walking out. He's a little upset. Drew Gulak's like, I'm sorry I let you down. And then Angle's like, oh, it's fine. And then he hugs him. You know how it always goes when they hug. Belly to belly suplex by Kurt Angle. Oh my goodness. He gets him up, hugs him again. Angle slam. Gets the microphone. Listen, kid. I appreciate what you did for me. There's something else. I won't compete in that match. It's fine. I don't care. Next time, just tell me in advance. Don't tell me last week. I want to be there when decisions involving my name are talked about. All right. So it's okay. You're just a boy. You're trying to live in a man's world, but whatever. When we move on, they walk out together. Goodness. And here we go. Bobby Lashley and Christian. These men have they picking up victories left and right. Lashley, member the Hurt Mafia. Christian Cage has been having an impressive wrestling so far. A couple losses here and there, but this time he's been building himself back up brick by brick. So it makes you really wonder who's going to win this and who wants it more. And so this match, it's gonna be Flash is gonna dominate most. And then he's gonna end up going for a superplex or trying to. But Christian Cage is fighting and fighting and fighting on. And then Lashley hoists him up in a flying scary from the middle rope, and he hoists him up. He's about to like slam him down, but Christian Cage is able to get himself out of there, wiggle himself out, and then he has the arms wrapped. He has them hooked, and and oh my gosh, you see him do the sign of the cross. He salutes. He flips over. Oh my goodness! An avalanche kill switch to Bobby Lashley. Oh my god! Both men are down. Both men are breaking down. Bobby Lashley should get back in, stumbling, but he's falling still. Christian Cage is easy, stumbling as well, but he gets a hold of Lashley. Tries to go for another kill switch. He's going for it, but no, Lashley this time locks in that half Nelson lock, the hurt lock, but he lets him go, sends him running, and then connects with a spear, and then he hoists him up. Oh my goodness, we've seen this before. The Dominator, he flips him over, but no, Christian Cage slams, connects with the spear of his own, paying homage to his good friend. And then he hits another kill switch. Lashley's in the middle of the ring. He's like, no, this is not going to do it. He goes to the top rope, hits a frog splash, covers Lashley. 1, 2, 3, and Christian Cage moves on. He will face Kurt Angle in the finals, which makes you wonder. It doesn't matter who wins this tournament. We are in for a banger of a match at the Homage show.
Indeed, indeed. But at the end of the day, you got to remember, Angle's got to pull double duty.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
So how will he feel going into that match against Christian Cage?
We will see. We will see indeed. But my goodness, congratulations to Christian Cage here tonight. Bobby Lashley was definitely the favorite according to the crowd. Like, people thought Christian Cage wasn't going to win because of Bobby Lashley's physique and technique. But it only goes to show you don't judge the underdog. We move on. We are in main events. Last week, AJ Muto and Malachi Black told me that they wanted to beat the living hell out of each other before the pay-per-view. They want to make sure by the time they're at the pay-per-view, the one that walks out champion is the only one up. They want to kill each other. But granted, I can condone those actions. But my goodness, they told me they want to face off in a 5v5 run. Oh, you guys see that. However, AJ Muto, Kofi Kingston will be on the next. Malachi Black, Prince Pump will be on twice. So now we have 2 champions going up against 2 of their challengers. And then 3 extra additional members. We have Christopher Daniels, Kofi Kingston, The Big Show, Prince Devitt, and KG Muto. We have the House of Black, Prince Puma, and William Regal Braxton. What do you think is going to win?
What do I think? I think there's going to be a banger 5v5. Both teams are going to give each other hell. Both of these teams have hate towards each other. But let's see who's the best team to win.
Indeed. And the match, before the bell rings, these men are just already beating the living hell out of each other. The House of Black mainly target KG Muto. They're attacking his team. Oh, they know what the target is. So they're attacking KG Muto. And then the match officially begins. The legal men are Prince Davids and well, they go back and forth, you know? And then eventually, closing moments. KG Muto tags himself in. Kobe Kingston was doing well, you know? But Cage is like, I got it. And then Vince Puma tags Malachi. And then Malachi and Muto are now face to face. You know, Malachi goes for that black mask. However, the ref gets put in as a human shield by Muto. Then just no ref, just violent. Just violent. And another brawl begins. And then at the end, another ref comes in and he's restoring order. It's like, come on, guys. And so while that's happening, Malachi Black, with his own black mist, connects on a KG Muto, hits the black mass, covers him, covering the face. 1, 2, 3. House of Black and Company. Well, the champion has been ironed by Malachi Black. Braxton, we might be experiencing a new world champion.
Indeed. Might be.
What a show. What a show. Guys, thank you to the Homage show to Antonio Payne. A must see. Thank you guys for tuning in. Truly. We will see you guys at some point. TNA comes to you live from Birmingham, Alabama. Braxton, tell us what's going on tonight.
You already know we are on the Go Home Show to the biggest pay-per-view of the year, Bound for Glory. But we got some pre-show matches. First off, I kind of almost forgot to book a women's match tonight on this card. So this is on the pre-show for last minute because I want to save big momentum. But tonight we have Gail Kim with Mio Sarai taking on Neil Dashwood. Great little match. Gail Kim will get the win here tonight.
Ooh.
Building up more momentum for both of them as they will be beating Mickie James at Bound for Glory for the Women's Championship.
Oh.
As we move on to the final pre-show match, it's Mr. Kane versus Joe Gacy. Kenny's not been doing a lot lately, you know. So maybe this can give him some momentum, and it will as he hits a beautiful shot for the win. Mr. Kennedy for the win. As we move on to the show, as our X Division champion will be in the ring. You can't cut a promo, kid.
Oh my God.
He would say, and I quote, since day one, Manny saw this young man right here named Adam Cole as someone who would be overlooked, unutilized, and just a joke. But I proved those rumors wrong. I won the X Division title in my first match here in TNA. And I have been having one hell of a reign as champion. And I won't let anybody stop this one. It doesn't matter who steps up to me. I will hit you with this last shot and prove that I am the future of this country. Why I'm the future of wrestling. Why I'm Adam Cole, baby. When you're the best damn X Division champion of all time.
Ooh.
Crowd erupts in tears as the X Division champion makes his claim that he is the future of TNA, that he is one of the best damn X Division champions. But at the pay-per-view, he has that best. But tonight, his two challengers will go at it tonight to see who walks out victorious. As we move on, tonight, both tag teams will go at it in one-on-one action. Matt Hardy meets Alex Kozlov, and Jeff will meet Vladimir later on tonight. Matt and Alex will be going at it here tonight. It's going to be a great little match. How the ending will go, Matt will be looking for the twist of fate. Alex will push him, bumping him into the ref, into the corner. Alex will then connect with a low below. And then hitting a good old, I'm going to give him like a savate kick, kind of. Going to hit a big old savate kick. And he's actually going to pin Matt Hardy. Alex Kozlov is going to get the win over Matt Hardy. Building up momentum from them at the pay-per-view. Andrew, what's your thoughts on so far the Russian Regiment with a win here?
It proved me wrong. Night in, night out. Yeah, I still am not sold on that. Unfortunately. I think the win over the Hardys.
Man, a lot of people are not big. A lot of people are not big on these guys either, but hey, soon everyone will be. As we move right along with the show, we have 3v3 as Dixie Carter stated last week. If I'm correct, it was last week. Yes. Where it will be Team Ravens Flock versus Team Empire with EC3 in a 5v5 Elimination Asylum match, which it will be all 5 people in the ring at the same time. Weapons all spewed out around the ring. Anything goes. Eliminations anywhere. But tonight we're going to have 3v3 action as EC3, Lucky Cannon, and Drew McIntyre will take on Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, and Tyler Black. In this matchup, it'll be a great action. You know, big moves, great double team moves from all parties. But ending will go as Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly will lay out EC3 and Drew McIntyre. Lucky Cannon will be looking for the Lucky Ace. But Seth will get out of it. As Maurice tries to get on the apron, Seth will actually getting out of the Lucky Ace, bump into Maurice, knocking her down. And Seth will then take advantage, grabbing him, hitting a Seth Walker as he's trying to get back up. Well, I'm going to call it the Tyler Walker. How about that? Because we can't call it the Seth Walker.
I mean, it was called the Skywalker originally.
Oh, was it called the Skywalker? Okay, then we're going to call it the Skywalker. I thought it was called something. Okay. He's going to hit the Skywalker. Backs up. Tyler then hits the beautiful stop, hitting Lucky Cannon, and Tyler Black, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly will win here, giving the Flock a little push. But after the match, and just a brawl starts up again. Security has to separate the whole teams, man. Listen, guys, you guys got to go watch Battle for Glory for these teams to go at it. As we move right along. To move right along with the show, we have the 2 competitors that will be meeting at the pay-per-view for the X Division title. The Pope, Kazuchika Okada. It's going to be a great match. The endings of the match goes as follows. The Pope will be looking for his the Pope Express, pretty much, in the corner with the double knees. Yeah. He'll go for it. Okada will get out the way, but the Pope will stop himself. But it's too late. Okada would actually catch him, hit him with a Rainmaker, and Okada will pin the Pope, building his momentum for the pay-per-view as Adam Cole come out stared as the Pope slowly rises and he says, "I won't come up short again, damn it." But hey, will he though? We just gotta see. Oh, Mr. Kenny requested mic time for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I hail from Green Bay, Wisconsin, Mr. Kennedy here. And ever since I got here in TNA, I've been close to achieving my goal of winning a title. But it gets taken away at the last second from me. I'm tired of being overlooked, overviewed. At Bound for Glory, I want a man who's been fighting every single pay-per-view. I want a man who's been a workhorse here. I want to prove my statement. Steve Corino, I know you're out there. You, me, Bound for Glory. I'll see you there. As he drops the mics and walks over. What a challenge, Andrew. Mr. Kennedy has laid out the challenge to Steve Corino at Bound for Glory. He wants him at Bound for Glory. What's your thoughts?
Usually, it's Steve Corino like getting these like challenges every now and then. But my goodness, just on the Go Home show, it makes you wonder first of all, how will Steve Corino react? Second of all, will this match be official?
That is true. Will he even show up? We just gotta wait and see.
Indeed, we will.
So move right along here. Okay. We have Jeff Hardy versus Vladimir Kozlov.
Guys, real quick, this guy was more popular than the president this time.
In this match here,
And he's facing
Vladimir's going to show off his power. You know, Jeff's going to give it his all, but the guy's going to come up. But at one big moment, Vladimir's going to be rolled onto the outside after Jeff got a good move on him. And Jeff is going to hit a unique whisper in the wind where he jumps on from the corner and spins it to the outside. So he hits the whisper in the wind onto the outside. You know, as the ref is counting, ref is at a count of 6. Vladimir's getting to his feet. Jeff's getting up, and Jeff's like, screw this. He grabs Vladimir, hits Twist of Hate on the outside. Ref's at a 9 count. Vladimir is barely trying to get up, but Jeff beelines makes it to the ring. Vladimir, before he can even get to the apron, 10, Jeff Hardy wins by count out. Jeff Hardy gets a victory by count out. As both teams now get a win over each other.
Oh, wow.
Hey, look at that. Look at that. Look at that, Vladimir. You're moving, going places, kid. But Vladimir will be vividly pissed. But hey, we gotta wait for the pay-per-view. Who's gonna walk out? Is the Russian Regiment gonna prove to the Hardys that they can't again? Or will the Hardy Boys finally claim the TNA Tag Team titles? Just gotta wait till Bound for Glory.
Oh my God. I would be lying if I said I'm not excited, but I kind of want to see how this goes.
To move right along, we have Styles Batista versus Rude and Cody Rhodes. These men will be going at it at the pay-per-view as Cody Rhodes has been laying claim to Styles, you know, attacking him, costing him his match at the pay-per-view last month. Batista and Rude have just been going at it. And it's a great matchup. It's going to be back and forth action. How the ending will go, Rude will get taken out. And Cody will actually take this awesome tag team move I thought about. Batista will be picking up Cody for the Batista bomb. Cody will rake the eyes blinding him, trying to get Styles is on the apron. As Cody trying to knock him off, he pumps him with a forearm on the apron, stunning him. Batista recovers, picks him up again, gets in the Batista bomb position. On the way down from the Batista bomb, Styles will jump, hit the phenomenal forearm onto Rude, trying to interfere, as Batista will hit that Batista bomb and pinning Cody Rhodes. Styles and Batista will get the win here, building momentum to the pay-per-view. Oh, interesting story, you say. Well, it makes sense. As what a match. As we got to see at the pay-per-view, remember, Styles meets Cody Rhodes, Batista meets Rude, where the winner will become the new #1 contender for the TNA World Title.
My goodness. My.
But it's time for the main event. It's the number one contender, Samoa Joe,
Yo, look at
versus Mason Ryan, a guy who's been aligning himself with Sting. But remember the claim, if Mason Ryan wins this, it becomes a triple threat for the world title.
Oh my god, it does.
In this match, it's going to be a heavy hitter, boys. Big moves. We're going to see that Insecure in the corner. We're going to see some suplexes. We're going to see some big power moves. We're going to see a stalling suplex from Mason Ryan. We're going to see an apron suplex onto the outside. Like, it's just crazy. But how the match will end, Mason Ryan will be lining up Samoa Joe for the pounds. As he's going to try to close this in. But right as he runs in, Manu just freaking lays out Mason Ryan. The ref has to ring the bell and disqualification.
What?
Manu would cost Mason Ryan this match. Granted, he wins, but the only way he was going to earn the title shot, he had to pin or submit the champion. But he did. No, not the champion, the contender. My apologies. I thought I was too stuck on Sting. Looking at my notes. But Manu would cost Ryan the match. Granted, he will win by DQ. But he had to win by submission or pinfall. That was in the print. They did not. Fans are a little pissed by that. But Manu will be laying in, attacking him.
Mason Ryan.
But then the Sting would come out and assist in the beatdown. Go on to the next segment. And here we go. We got a brawl. But Sting would win this brawl. As he lays out Joe with the bat, raising his title high over him as we go into Bound for Glory. But Dixie Carter will make a tweet that Manu will beat Mason Ryan at Bound for Glory in a no disqualification match. So, y'all, you guys got to go watch Bound for Glory, guys. Thank you guys for joining us for Impact Wrestling. It's been one hell of a show, but next time we're here, we're going to be the greatest pay-per-view of all time. We're going to be here for Bound for fucking Glory.
Damn right we are. Thank you guys for joining us. We will see you guys same time, same channel next week. Thank you all for tuning in. Ciao, ciao.